Hey Taurus, this is Love Nomadic with your February 2016 general tarot reading. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so some of it will resonate with you, some of it won't. Um, Also, this is only for the first 2 weeks of February. Be sure to join me back for the second half. My energy is a little low right now. I know this is drunk tarot and I'm usually peppy, but I've been sick and I'm recovering with tea and I'm drunk on NyQuil. God bless it. So here we go. In February, the first 2 weeks, Taurus, what I see for you is a little misalignment, a little askewed sense of priorities and values when it comes to your home life. Whether you're in a relationship or not, this is affecting you emotionally in your home life. So people that you call family, that you call lovers, that you call significant others, partners, any of that, something's off. Something is a little off, and it's kind of trickling down into the beginning of your month. You also have the Seven of Wands reversed, which means that you feel snowed in. You feel completely overwhelmed. Your self-esteem, your values, your careers, your commitments, everything just feels overwhelming, and you're feeling the weight of the responsibilities and the challenges in your life. And all that stress, what that's doing is, before you know it, that stress is going to turn into you maybe striking back at the ones you love. So the ones you love are people at work. So you have the Justice card, and that means that you've had enough. Because like with any teapot, with any tea kettle, it's going to boil over, and the steam is just going to, you're just going to explode. So what's going to end up happening with all that stress, with the knowledge and the awareness that you have that your home life, there's a mismatching of values right now and priorities, and the way you're overwhelmed with all the responsibilities and projects and challenges that you've got around you, you have the Justice card, which means that you're actually going to speak up, you're going to say something, you're going to react, you're going to bring down the hammer of justice on the people you feel are making your life miserable. What's interesting about this is you are going to feel as if you are bringing justice to the situation because you feel personally attacked or personally overwhelmed. But keep in mind that the reaction you have, the justice that you bring down, that may or may not affect people in various ways where you turn out looking like the bad guy. Because right after that, you have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is like swift action, just swift movement, and just like that's the slicing of a sword. That's the sound of a sword. And it's the knight, and it's young and aggressive, and it's, combative energy. You're ready, you're looking for a fight, is what you're doing with the Justice card. And it could be warranted. So I'm not saying don't do anything. I mean, if you feel an injustice has been going on for a while and you feel overwhelmed and stressed, yeah, let them know. Let them know how you feel. And be clear and to the point, like the Knight of Swords. And then moving forward in the next week or so, or however it plays out for the first half of February, there are no set dates here, so it's give or take. The High Priestess in reverse just means that you're not listening to your conscience. You're not listening to your inner voice, your dreams. You're choosing to ignore it. When you feel those answers bubbling to the surface and you feel like you kind of see what the right move would be, you're not making the right move. So you need to listen to yourself a little bit more. Listen to your gut. So what I see also is that you have the King of Wands, and suddenly, like that, maybe because it's Valentine's Day weekend or week or whatever day it falls on, maybe because it is Valentine's Day and you're feeling a certain way about love and relationships, whether you're attached or single, you suddenly have this bold energy, this aggressive, bold, out there energy, which is not typical of you unless it is. But usually you're pretty reserved and you can, play the field pretty quietly and you're okay with keeping things on the DL and all that. But suddenly you have this bold energy and you're going to make a move. And you've got the King of Cups in reverse. And what I want to say about the King of Cups in reverse is that it's not... The King of Cups in reverse is basically saying that whoever this person is that you're attracted to, or that you're feeling a certain way for, he or she, between the two of you, there is a bit of emotional manipulation. Like you're giving a little and taking back. That person's giving a little and taking back. And it's like this back and forth thing, and you're starting to get frustrated. And you have the Six of Cups in reverse, and that means that you're being a bit childish and naive. You're thinking that everything is going to be exactly like you want it, and it's just not going to be that way. You also have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is telling me that either you or this person is all talk, no action. You or this person is being childish and immature. And I don't want to say that in a bad way. It's just a very youthful, immature way of thinking. And you want what you want, but there's a little bit of games being played. It's just like, you guys are texting back and forth a million times a day, but nothing's getting done. Like there's no date set. There's no, dinner reservations. There's nothing. So if you want something to happen with this person, you need to pursue. You need to bring down the same kind of justice that you brought down with work situation or within this relationship or home situation. So, push forward and try to make February a month of action. Be more like the Knight of Swords. Make it a month of action. Decide what you want and make it happen. That's it. No pussyfooting around. No bullshitting, no wait and see, none of that. Make shit happen for the first 2 weeks of February, because otherwise you're going to continue to have this misaligned set of values and priorities within yourself, and you're going to bring it into work, you're going to bring it home, all that stuff. So make it happen, Taurus, okay? And we'll see you for the next half of February. Again, this is general. If you want to know specifics about this, okay, real quick before we go. King of Cups, so I'm looking at a water sign, so a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. They may be a little bit, I'm not going to say older than you, but they're a mature person. So whether they're young or not, maybe they're just a mature person, and maybe they don't have time for the bullshit. They don't have time for these games. So I'm looking at that energy and I'm thinking this person is either manipulating you emotionally or you're manipulating them, but you have this bold energy and the Knight of Swords, so you're definitely trying to make moves. So just go with that. Make moves, okay? I'll talk, no action. Don't do that. Make some moves. Make it happen. Okay, see you next month. Or no, in 2 weeks. Bye.